He asked for a divorce because she couldn't button his shirt fast enough. He slammed his palm on the table and she flinched. "Look at this," he snapped, yanking at his collar. "You missed a button again." Her hands hid behind her back, trembling like they were freezing. "I met someone else," he said. "Someone who can actually take care of me. I'm not wasting my life like this. I want divorce." She didn't beg. She didn't even cry. She just inhaled through pain and whispered, "Okay, go be happy. But I have one request. Just one. For the next 30 mornings, let me button your shirt before work, like I used to before you hated me." He rolled his eyes like it was pathetic. "Fine, if it makes you sign the papers faster." The next morning he stood stiffly in front of the mirror. She stepped close and her fingers shook violently. It took her 2 minutes to do 5 buttons. "God, you're so slow," he muttered, checking his watch. She didn't answer. She was biting her lip, sweating. Morning 10, he felt something. When she touched his chest, her hands were ice cold. He looked down, her eyes kept closing like her body was begging her to stop. "Are you okay?" he asked, annoyed. She forced a smile that didn't reach her eyes. "Just concentrating," she whispered. Morning 20, his anger started to fade. He noticed the gray hairs and the way she leaned on the dresser to stay standing. For the first time in years, he looked her in the eyes. They were filled with tears. Morning 29, she could barely raise her hands at all. It took her 5 minutes, but he didn't rush her. When she finished the top button, she rested her forehead on his chest, shaking. "You look handsome," she breathed. For the first time his throat tightened. Maybe we don't do the divorce." She just smiled sadly and patted his cheek like a mother, calming a child. Morning 30, he waited for her but she didn't come downstairs. He called out once, then again. Silence. He ran to the bedroom. She was lying on the bed, still, too still. On the nightstand was a medical file and a folded note. His hands shook opening the file. Advanced ALS, severe agony with every movement. He froze. Every button, every morning. It wasn't clumsiness, it was torture for her. Then he unfolded the note through blurred tears. "My love, I didn't want you to watch me fade. I used my last strength to take care of you, so you would remember me as a wife, not a burden." He fell to his knees, clutching his unbuttoned shirt, screaming into the silence. She wasn't buttoning fabric, she was saying goodbye. One last button, and she was gone.